Hang on, our over. Alright. Good afternoon, early evening time, depending on where you're at. We are ready for another blaster case. First one was pretty well what I expected. They're at the store, baby. Okay. I'm doing a video right now. Just get your school stuff put away. Do what you're supposed to do. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's do the randoms. Let's get this thing situated here. We have 28 spots. Switch over to my screen. 28 spots. Same combos we've been using for the whole Bowman season here. We'll go 4 more times. 8 times, so anyone who doesn't get a autograph or a serial numbered card, there was only 8 out of the 28 spots in the first case. Those folks will get into the random for the paper. So it's a good chance if you don't get anything, you're going to have really good odds on the paper if it's anything like the first case was. So 20 out of the 28 spots. Got some color or an auto. I didn't count the lunars, which would have been more for some of the teams with good lunar chrome guys. 947. Team random. This will be all for today. I still think we're doing a podcast later. It's real dicey. So if I think it's going to be bullshit, we're going to cancel it and get it rescheduled properly, but I haven't even had time to address it, if we're being honest. So the Rockies are on top with the Brewers and Nationals on bottom, but we still, as of right now, I still plan on doing a show. I don't know if we are, though. I know Keith and Kenny already bailed. The guest we planned on, I have not heard from, and it's hard to make contingency plans when you're on camera. Ripping this is a boring break. I'm not trying to down talk the break. It's a good value break, but it takes longer than it takes to rip a hobby case. It's a boring break to sit through. So if you're gonna sit through it, you're a real one. No doubt about it. But the potential, I mean, that's why we do it. It's a cheap shot for huge hits. No doubt about it. So I'm happy to do it. Actually pumped to do it. It's just a boring break. I love ripping. Don't get me wrong. Let me grab the list. The teams are on the screen for you guys. We're going to need that. We're going to need random.org still. Alright. Gonna grab the list. We'll be right back. Alright, 947. Hi, Kenny. I don't know what I'm going to make fun of you for tonight, but it's happening now. If we do a show. Bowman. 20 spots. Alright, folks, are you ready? I'm ready. Got a whole big old giant case of blasters right here. I'll show you guys, same as last time. I'm just not. They don't need to be on the table. We'll go 8 at a time. Brett, what's up, dude? Brett, what are you doing tonight? You want to come hang out on the pod? You guys can see the overhead cam. Cool. Spam. Awesome. Who's got the Phillies? Michael Foley, are you in here? I really think Wayne would willingly give up Mervis for the Phillies. I don't know where they're at. Pick your team. Those can't be too far apart, team-wise. But I'm starting. This takes forever. So if you guys trade while we're breaking, I don't care. Just let me know. But this is a long paper. There's more paper in a Bowman retail case than a hobby case. We filled a tray, and I ran out of space. It's a paper bonanza. We're just looking for greens and beautiful cards. It's the... We know the floor is low. That's why the price point is low. The ceiling is high, but the ceiling is rare. Finn, what's up, dude? I see you over there. We just ripped the case of this a little bit ago. The first, I think we had like 5 or 6 boxes before we saw a parallel. It was rough going out of the gates today. Oh, we gotta get refocused. Sorry, I'm going to go faster than I went last time, guys. There's just not a ton. All right, green. True green in the very first blaster, though. I love it. Muncie for the A's. These are the exclusives. The numbered to 99 greens. Paper chrome. I'm opening some 22 update. Near Rock. There's a show on Friday, huh, Brett? Friday show. Wagner. Osuna. Wonder how far Rockford is. Do we have an auto too? Brock Selvage. We hit him in the other case. Here we go. Purple auto Brock Selvage. Box 1. Yankees to 250. Jimmy Heritage. There you go, sir. Oh my, we have more. We have more in this very first blaster. This is a good blaster right here. Number 99. Devason de los Santos. With the green grass refractor to 99. These are not retail exclusive. We've seen these in hobby. So there you go. 3 colors. 3 numbered cards in our first blaster. Starting off much different than our last case. If they were all like this, we'd be jumping. Colos and Piguero. So there we go. Friday, Saturday, supposed to be a big show. Rockford. I wonder how far Rockford's on the west of Chicago, yeah? How far is Rockford from me? I need directions. Maps. Maps. I need to go. I need to find repack stuff, Brett. Oh, that's fucking 3 hours, dude. Not gonna make it. 2 hours and 40 minutes. There might be another green here in the second. There, that is another green, I think. Surprised with like parallels in the last case. I pulled like 6 or 7, and the only 2 boxes I ripped. I only saw a few boxes with more than one. Like this box is a unicorn compared to what we've been seeing, but this is gonna have at least one more green in it, from what I can tell. But like I said, I am just gonna blaze through this stuff, guys. We're making our sleeve piles, our top load piles. But there's no reason to drag this thing out any longer than it needs to be. It was very long. Vaughn Grissom. Oh yeah, number to 99. It's gonna be an insert, maybe. It's horizontal. It's an yeah, I think it's an insert. Maybe top 100. Maybe, is that what it is? It is. Jackson Jobe for the Detroit Tigers. 28 on the top 100. Numbered 89 out of 99. The green refractor. 22 Steve. Scuba Steve with the green early. So yeah, folks, viewers in the audience, I'm still looking for repack stuff. Always. I'm going to be constantly buying. If you're willing to sell it less than 100%, I know a guy. Here we go. A different lunar to 199. This is like the fuchsia lunar crater to 199 for the Phillies. The better your cards are, the more I'll pay for them. And if you want to make a big bulk where you have like a bunch of small colors and parallels, not base cards, but like parallels and cheap stuff you don't want to sell, we'll take that in a bulk deal. Like if you want to move some not so good stuff with your good stuff, we'll take it if you give us a good deal, because we have a means to sell it. I got an eBay wizard who works for me now, so we can actually move that stuff. We can move that $3 to $10 fixed price cheaper cards, your purple refractors and what have you. So just so you guys know, I'm trying to spend money. So, the guy's good, Kenny. The guy's good. I don't have to hold his hand. You know what I mean? It's such a big help when I just say, "Hey, Kyle, this is what I have that I'd like you to do," and then he does 5 times more than that. It's like, cool. I don't know what he'll like. I don't know. Like I asked him, I'm like, what else do you want to do? Like, is this? I'm like, are you like happy just doing this? Like, what do you want to do? You know, trying to figure it out. But man, we gotta find a spot. I gotta get that dude cooking every day on the bay. I mean, it's exciting. It's an exciting time to be around Underground. Breaks, singles, consignment, growth, potential building, Drew Jones, big hits, silly TikTok videos, having fun. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? The hobbies just seems like it's getting back to normal. For me. Still a lot of not fun stuff, but at the end of the day, doing this is why I started doing it, to have fun. Because it's fun. Luis Rodriguez. Hey, Kenny. Since you're here, have you seen or heard of any supers coming out of retail? Since you're doing all the tracking, any 101s from retail that you know about? I'm real curious since you're here. We had Kenny talking about the 101s on the podcast last week. Clemente Bat Relic. No, like repack stuff. So I'm talking like, when I say I'm buying for a repack, I want you guys to think like, I'm super picky, and that's why my repacks are good. You have to think, even if it's not like the featured card in the product, you have to look at that card and go, would I be happy to get that if that card is worth less than what I paid? Like, you have to ask yourself that question. So that's why I'm real picky. I'm very particular. First, chromes, rookie, the right rookies. Alright, I don't know what's going on here with this pack. Let's decipher this thing here. What's going on? Just had one flipped over there. Roman Anthony and Luis Lara. So, like, super nice cards is what I want. You know, $30 to $1,000. Shit like that. And then, if you have, like, stuff you can't really sell, there's a lot of people that have a lot of stuff that they just don't know how to sell. Small stuff. Stuff people don't want to grind out. We'll grind, baby. That's why I'm breaking retail right now. Grinding. Burgos and Gonzalez. Platinum 101 out of a blaster. Okay, there we go. It's a good sign. I got him in a random like 5-case player break. Bastidas and Simone Juan. Harry Ford. Baez. Amarion Boyd. Soderstrom. Rada and Jake Berry with a Lunar Glow. Decky Deck. What's up, dude? Jake Berry glowing all over the blasters. Here we go. Choreo. Wander to $2.99 for the Rays. Paper 268 out of $2.99. Adley with the spotlight. Chacon, Rodriguez, Corbin Carroll, Cole Young, and Jefferson Rojas with the Lunar Glow. That concludes Matters in Blaster number 5, ladies and gentlemen. 5 up, 5 down. The White Sox, if the White Sox Royals game is over, there's a lull in the action right now until the evening games get going. I just don't have my VPN on, so I can't turn that game on right now. I suppose I could turn on my Hulu, but the White Sox. We saw the Twins get it done over the Padres, even with Tatis leading the game off with a homer. Elijah Green. Another Drew Jones. We'll take that. Prelander Barella. Seen him a lot in Leaf Vivid, too. We pulled an auto of him yesterday in Bowman Hobby. Here we go. Bowman Retail Mariners. Francis Hodges. Prelander Barella. The base chrome autograph. Congratulations, sir. Every auto is worth congratulating in a, what is this, $45 Bowman break? Miguel Vargas. Kenny's upset. That's how a lot of prospects go, though. Like, I don't know where he's at right now. Will Wilson. Is he still with the Giants, Kenny? That's where he got traded, right? He was the Angels, and the Angels dumped him, maybe, to the Reds, maybe? The Angels traded Will Wilson, who was the 15th overall pick in his draft. Like, the offseason after they drafted him. Like, he never even played for him, I don't think, and they traded him. Just to dump salary. Like, it wasn't even, like, a big trade. They were trading him so they could get rid of Zach Cozart. I'm pretty sure it was the deal. And they did it to get rid of Cozart's contract. Like, they literally used their #1 draft choice just to move salary. Yes, Kenny just said it. The Angels dumped him. They dumped him. They didn't dump him. They dumped Zach Cozart. Cozart was a vet at the time making money. I don't know how much, but he was making more money than he was probably worth. And that was probably the only way to move him. Hey, give us that kid you just drafted. But I've never heard another peep out of Will Wilson since then. So I don't know if I don't know if he's doing good or not. Here we go, blaster number 7. Sorry, we're going to go through this goofy pack now. One of the chromes is flipped over. Puts the whole stack out of whack. Look at that. Juan Burrito. Purple paper. I need sleeves. Seems like a lot more parallels here early in this one. But it could just be this stretch of 8 boxes, too. I don't want to get too overly excited and then we don't see anything in like the last 10. Yeah, you gotta check on Will Wilson. Somebody's gotta go talk to their guy. And I don't want to see no volleyballs either. Guess I'm just gonna go through what I already opened. Parada and Blaze Jordan. Look at this, more green. These have been nice. Junior Caminero for the Rays. Green refractor, 92 and 99. Tampa Bay. He's in AAA batting sub 200, but he's in AAA. So you're saying there's a chance. Who the Giants take? Trying to think before I even look up at the chat. Will Wilson. I don't even know what year Will Wilson was. Maybe 19? Was Will Wilson a 19 draft choice? Hunter Bishop. Yeah, Hunter Bishop. Hunter frickin' Bishop. He's out for the year with the UCL injury. The ulnar collateral ligament, for those of you not hip to your sports anatomy. Jacob Berry, Espino, Kumar Rocker, Jordan Lawler, Riley Green for the Detroit Tigers, Hernandez and Munoz, Okay, how many supers have been pulled now? You said we were around like 20% last time, right? Last week? Tavares. I don't know if you know off the top of your head. Or not. But we're 8 down, couple autos in, lots of color. Early of course. Grab 8 more. We have 23 people watching across all platforms. If you guys are having a good time out there, do me a favor, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, follow the page, tell your friends, all of that stuff. All of those good things. Tell them about the rewards program we have. Just tell them stuff. Tell them Underground said hello. Tell them B-Rad from Underground said hello. That's all you gotta say. Tell them I miss him. And they're going to say, how does he miss me? I don't even know who he is. And then you're going to say that, I don't know. I had something to say there and I fucked it all up because I got distracted by this yellow card. So forget I said everything. Anything and everything. We have something yellow. It's chrome. I hope it's an auto. Here we go. Back to the break. Sometimes when you're live and you try to do something slick, it blows up in your face. Spencer Jones for the Yanks. Hopefully it's an auto, though. I really hope so. But it's not flipped over, so I doubt it. Acuna, it's a first. That's a good one. Zach Geloff to 75 for Oakland. He's a base card only, I think. What's up with the jumbos? I haven't seen any in the wild. It's a great question, Brian. I have a case coming tomorrow. A jumbo case and a hobby case. And I think I'm going to do like a hybrid. 6 hobby, 4 jumbo. And do it like that. Do 2 that way. But to answer your question, I don't really know. I know some things. We're going to just say everything I know here. Whether it's good or bad. Megas have a release date. I got a solicitation for them yesterday, but Fanatics didn't distribute all of the product. So like it's been out for a few weeks now. Axel Sanchez to $4.99. Like Fanatics still has it. So I don't know. And the only reason I know that is because GTS is a company that stopped getting product from Fanatics in the takeover. I got a phone call from my rep over there last week. Said, hey, Fanatics is selling us some Bowman. GTS is a huge distribution company. They have maybe 10 warehouses across the country for like storing product and being able to like ship fast to everyone. Like they're pretty huge. They have a big warehouse network. They're the biggest hobby distributor. Anyway, Fanatics cut them out. All of a sudden, this guy calls me and says Fanatics is selling us some Bowman. The same day, I get a call from like the Fanatics direct-to-consumer rep guy I have. Hey, I got Bowman Jumbos. The first week, I bought 4 Bowman Jumbos from the direct-to-consumer guy who called me. They were $500 a box for the Jumbos, and I had to pay shipping and taxes, which sucks because I'm tax exempt. Because I pay it every month. So then GTS calls me. They say, "Hey, we're gonna have it next week. It's expensive. It's more. I think it's $550, maybe $575." But anyway, they told me their price. I could only buy 1 case of each format. I said, "Yeah, let me get them. I'll take them just because I want it, and we'll figure out how we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like Leaf Vivid's making more money than the Hobby Bowman case. Like I'm not making any money on Bowman. It's too expensive. I'm just keeping up with the Joneses to break it, essentially. But it's weird that when did this come out? When did this officially release, Bowman? $4.26. So I had this conversation last week. So basically a week after release, maybe a little bit longer, a week or so, maybe it was 10 days after release, Fanatics still hadn't even distributed all the product, and who knows how much more they're holding back. So I don't know. You know what I mean? That's why no, they're selling direct to their people that they're using. I want to be one of those people. I don't know why I have, I don't know. I don't have answers. I'm sorry. But they're not, it's not, I don't know. They want to make all the money. Like, it's clear. It's very obvious. Like, you have to be, like, can't even get mad that people talk about it because it's so obvious. Like, they're literally holding it back so that they can continue to make the money on the product. Because a week later, the demand is still there for the Bowman. The product has gone up. Fanatics hasn't distributed it all yet, but yet here we are to offer it to the consumer at an even higher price than we offered it a week ago. So they sold it to me for $500 a box on release week for the Jumbos. After I had the GTS call, the Fanatics guy calls me and says, "Hey, I got boxes for 600 Jumbos. You can only buy 4. I didn't even return the call. I'm like, oh, I fucking know what's going on here. So, yeah, that's what it is. Fanatics is just going to hold the product so that the demand, even though they printed a ton of it, they don't let it all out so that the demand is there because there's a scarcity, an artificial scarcity. It's artificial as fuck. Like they're creating the demand because they're causing the scarcity when the product is available. So they're just trickling it out, and every time they trickle out a little bit more, they're going to raise the price. Maybe they'll lower the price on things that are in less demand. We'll see. Like I'm not trying to condemn Fanatics yet because they're in business to make money, but they're also innovating. Like I'm excited about some of what they're doing. But they're making sure they get all the money. Like they're not making the product, letting all the product out and letting people flip cases to people like me. Like the way I have to get this product is no different than the way I had to get it before. Like I'm not making money on it either way. So they're just trying to cut out the amount of people who can make money just flipping the product and not like actually breaking it or providing a in-person service to a customer through a shop or whatever it may be. I don't know. They haven't told me any of those specifics. I really don't know. But that's what I would think. They're definitely making it look like there's less of it than there really is, and then every time they drip out some more, it's been at a higher price. So that's facts. Anyone who buys anything from Fanatics, this isn't any insider information. The only insider information to connect the dots is, oh, they just sold a ton of it to GTS distribution and at a price point where GTS distribution could sell it to us for significantly less per box than what Fanatics was offering it directly to the public a week post-launch. I think the blaster box is standing on top of the box. I think that should answer all the questions about the release of Bowman. I think that covers it. So I don't know. But then on the flip side of all of that, they actually solicited mega boxes out. So I asked for 10 cases of mega boxes because those are easy. We don't have to rip the base packs. We just ship them. We make it a number where it's divisible, and then we just ship the pack. So I asked for 10 cases. We'll see if I get them. But then it was like in the 30s, mid 30s per box. So I would assume they're going to retail at 50 a box again this year, wherever they're at. Who knows if Target's going to get them or whatever. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. They won't tell me that what I'll get, if anything, up until like the last couple days before release. I don't even know if I have it. It was a sneaky one. It just like popped up out of the blue. Let me see if I still have it. Yeah, okay. So here we go. What's it say? It says 5/31, Finn. So mega boxes say 5/31 on release day. Or for the release day. My apologies. I misspoke. But that's the same day as Tribute. Heritage is supposed to come out on the 24th now. It was scheduled for the 31st. I'm not going super nuts on Heritage. I think I asked for 5 cases. But I'm not buying any from any retailers. Like, I went and bought 4 cases of Tribute from Blowout to make sure that I have it. And I have a 5th case, and I don't even know what my distribution numbers are. And I told my distributors that yesterday, the ones that like still get product. I said, listen, I know you guys haven't even solicited Tribute to us yet. I said, but nobody seems to know what's going on, and I can't have another Bowman release happen to me. I'm like, so I went out and secured product. So however you guys want to allocate the product, I want more, but like I told them straight up, I can't keep waiting. Like, trying to be like loyal and making sure one place gets the lion's share of the money you spend. For what? For nothing in return? Just to get shit on? And then to see the people that have all the direct accounts, and then they're like, yeah, I got 4 cases from so-and-so, or, you know, I got, damn, like, good for you. Like, I'm not mad that they get it, but it's like, there's certain ways I operate that I think is, like, operating in good faith, like, showing the people you deal with, like, good faith things, and there's just none of that reciprocated, so it's very much fucking, like, shark waters. Like, it's just fucking take control. Like, don't wait, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I can say. Like, there's no, like, just sitting back and waiting. Like, go fucking get it. So we're gonna go get it. We're gonna be getting it. So here's the other thing I do know, and I heard this straight from the Fanatics people. They say they have no idea where the cards go. And I mean, they told every person in attendance to say they have no idea. So I don't know. I don't know where the Drew Jones Super Factor is. But we should find it. Drew Jones, third chrome for him. I think that's his third chrome. Oh, more colors. Is this gold? We have gold. Nice. Gold refractor. Yanquiel Fernandez for the Rockies. 22 Bowman Chrome guy. You guys want to rip any Bowman Chrome? I got 5 cases of that. Jackson Holiday. Jason Dominguez. Josh Young. Excuse me. Five-case run. Oh, man. It was just so... It just killed everything else. Like, it was cool and it worked, and I think we made some money. But it killed all the other momentum. Because that was the only thing we could do. And it took a while. I'm not saying no. And that's why I literally haven't cut those cases open for even a mixer. You don't know how many times I've thought about cutting one of those cases open for a couple boxes. Shane's here. Hi, Shane. Yep, alright. There's people waiting. I have to give you guys what you want. We'll have to make it happen soon. I can't believe I'm yawning. I didn't sleep much last night. I was up late. I don't stay up late, and then we had late softball, and then after softball was done, we stayed at the field and, you know, BS'd for an hour, and then you come home, and then you gotta unwind after you get home. Like, I can't just come home and go to sleep, especially after, like, running around and stuff. The people demand it. The 3 people demand it. I love it. Here we go. Here we go. Hernandez. Maybe we'll try like early next week. Like I'm so busy right now, and we're backed up shipping wise and stuff. So Laura should be back all next week. I think she just was only here Monday this week. We have an auto. I think we have an auto. It's Alex Ramirez. Nice. We hit him yesterday. Mets, congratulations. Casey Johnson, but there's like, we got Mother's Day this weekend, and then Chrome over paper color, I don't know. Position player over pitcher. We got Mother's Day. There's like a town garage sale this weekend going on. I got to get my garden like planted or very close to planted. Sure they know. I gotta just pretend I don't know. Well, if I just do one case, Shane, then I'm committed to doing all of them anyway. So it's either do one or do them all. I don't know. Luciano and Marcos Cabrera. Commit. I'll commit when I'm ready. There's just a lot of things I want to fix. So, Steve, you weren't around when we launched the first. The first one was kind of a shit show. I had to do it as 4 separate listings because my website will only let me list 50 different options per item for sale. Yeah, cases will fill fast. I'm sure we could pump out some cases. It's just the problem with Bowman Chrome is the last few big teams. Like, all the teams are big, and then the discounts have to get silly, so then you gotta say your price. But the price of that product is up way... I think it's up a lot from when I bought it, so it actually might be really good. Pick your team. I gotta dig into it. I don't have enough time. I need more time. Time is more important than money. That's why, like I say, I'm doing this break for you guys. This is a 2-hour video for peanuts, really, relatively speaking. This is a labor of love. Labor of finding chrome autos in retail. That's what it is. How many chrome autos? And we gotta find a plate. I've pulled a plate out of a blaster in 3 straight years. That needs to continue. It needs more time. Yeah, I need more time. Shane, tell him. Tell him. I got 2 kids upstairs that are gonna daddy me to death when I get up there. Daddy, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, look what I can do. They're great, though. Ooh, yellow Alvarez to 75. There's like... I'm gonna wipe this. Sorry, Astros. There's like green shit on your card. Matthew, I'm not hurting it, I promise, buddy. It's paper, you know what I mean? I don't want to put in a sleeve, because once you put in a sleeve and then you top load it, then you could like press that shit into the paper card. And I don't want to do that. Alright, Steve. See you later, buddy. But sorry, this is just trying to do the right thing. 'Cause you'll ruin a paper card quick with crap on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's green. Like, chrome boogers are, like, not green. But Alvarez to 75. Shane, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I let people do their thing. You know what I mean? You come back again. Tell me something else about Bowman Chrome. I'll make sure Steve's here. Colas and Cedeno. Elijah Green and Mayer. But yeah, you gotta be extra careful with. Like, you can mess up chrome cards too. But I don't know how you fix the. Like, people could cheat and fix the surface of a chrome card, and I'm not even pro doing that. I don't think you should. But paper, I don't even know how you could try to fix a paper surface. If you, like, press, like, a stray piece of plastic from a top loader into it or something. Whatever the case may be. Chorio, Roman Anthony, Spotlight, Money Mike, Serta, the Lunar, right before the 30. It'd be badass if it magically appeared in my office tomorrow when UPS shows up. That would be cool. Wouldn't that be cool, Kenny? I think that would be even cooler. 30 days or not. De Paula, I'm the guy. So like I'm the guy most connected to the industry out of most people that I talk to. When it comes to everyone says, you know, people get handpicked shit, loaded cases, blah blah blah. I've been looked over more than most people in the industry, I feel like, and I still don't think that there's a such thing as loaded cases or like people getting handpicked shit. Maybe that's just me being naive. I've pulled so many good cards and have no connection at all, relationship with Topps or Fanatics to believe it. So I don't think so. I don't think so. When they say they don't know, I think they're telling the truth. I don't know what they have to, like, what's in it for them to even know. All it is a potential issue to know. I wouldn't want to know. It doesn't matter for them what fucking breaker or company pulls it. What does it benefit them? It's their card. It's going to get posted whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever has it. I don't know. Trey Sweeney to 125 with the blue lunar unit. So I don't know. But yeah, I know that the bounty's only valid for 30 days. I think bounties are weird. Like, who's paying that? Like, whoever's buying that card, what do they plan on doing with it? Do they really? What are they really going to hold it? I don't know why you would. I mean, hell, they wouldn't even let his dad in the Hall of Fame. His dad's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's literally justifiably criminal that Andrew Jones isn't in the Hall of Fame. You got schmucks like Harold Baines in the fucking Hall of Fame who didn't even play defense. And then you have guys like Andrew Jones who won a bazillion gold gloves, which should get him in the Hall of Fame alone, on gold gloves alone, not to mention the 400 plus home runs he hit. Let's not even talk about those. Harold Baines didn't hit no 400. I mean, come on. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest. There's a lot of dumb things, but it's pretty dumb that Andrew Jones isn't in, Barry Bonds, all those guys. Let them all in. And I just, you know, Andrew Jones isn't even linked to steroids, but put the best players in the place that's supposed to be for the best players, period. All this personal vendetta, fandom, fake, phony baseball writer bullshit is just stupid. Like, someone seriously voted for AJ Pierzynski as a Hall of Famer. Really? Like, how do you have voting credentials? How? All voting everywhere should just be 100% transparent. Why did you vote your Hall of Fame ballot that way? Now you have to defend why you did what you did. It's called being accountable. People should be more accountable. Jacob Berry and Spencer Jones. We're seeing much better base chrome in this case too. Everything about this case to this point has been superior to the one from earlier. That doesn't mean it will stay that way though. Here's Drew Jones again. Ruben Santana and Taveras. Right, the publicity, exactly. Ooh, Atomic. Atomic Adley. Oh, baby. Very nice. Baltimore. 124 out of 150. Atomic Rookie of the Year favorites. Adley Rutschman. Jamon Peoples. Congratulations, sir. That's a good one. You don't want me to do that? We won't hit anything. Cubs have been hot here, though. We have plenty of time. Yeah, Deck, I started steering the whole conversation into world problems, and that's not what I'm trying to do here. But yeah. Be accountable. Jet Williams, Henry Davis, De Jesus. DeLauder and Braylon Bishop. Alvarez, Wilber Sanchez, and De Leon. Zach Veen and Junior Garcia. I think we have another, I think it's a top 100 parallel. Might be a green. Might be a green top 100. Jace Bowen, Trey Sweeney, Brito and Clifford, Corbin Carroll. It is green. Green. Cam Collier. 94-99. For the Reds, congratulations. Brett, here you go, sir. Maybe another green. There might be another green in this blaster, too. There is. Lots of green. More green in this case, it seems like. More everything in this case. Well, good luck, everyone. Marvis. Cam, what do we have for green? What do we have for green? Not Riley. Not Riley. We have Caminero. Didn't we already have a green Caminero? It's our second one. Rays. Getting more than 2% of the green Camineros. Look at that. 92 and 12 out of 99. The second green Caminero of the break. Talk about collation, you know what I mean? All the blaster cases they make, 2 greens of the same dude end up in the same case. Cornering the market hard. Nolan Gorman with the spotlight. Julian and Garcia. Montez for the Mariners, who I really think has been shield bidded to infinity based on our real auction outcomes to help support product pricing and create artificial comps. I can't prove that though, but it is a huge outlier for us compared to our history of auction stuff. So I'm not saying there's fake comps out there, but I'm 1000% saying there are fake comps out there. So just always be careful. Always. Like, if someone provides you with a comp, you should be able to say, can you prove to me that that was paid for? Because I do a lot on eBay. It's so easy to have something show up as a sold that was never paid for. And eBay doesn't designate on their sold listings if, in fact, the item was paid for. Just the thoughts I have during a wildly entertaining retail break where we have 19 blasters left, including this one. Lugo and Ramirez. We have another chrome color. Malloy, it is James Wood to 199 for the Nationals. Ellie. Cabrera and Serta. Jackson Chorio. Arroyo and Trey Sweeney. The Lunar Glow. Lunar Glow. Termar thinks it's his turn, according to the insert. Herrera. Jackson Joe. Purple paper Drew Jones. There we go. That'd be a couple dollars. Diamondbacks. I don't even know who it is. Sam, congrats, buddy. Sammy with a purple Drew to 250. I don't know what it's worth, but it's going to sit up there. Arias. Miguel Weiss, Wagner, and Mejia. Sadan. Jesus Baez, yellow. To 75, the Mets. Strike again. Congratulations. Yellow. Our rarest color auto of the day. Yellow to 75 for the Mets. Casey Johnson, congratulations, sir. Love it. Love it. Curtis Mead, Roman Anthony, and Susak for the Athletics. We're down to our last 16 blast-off units today. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Like I said, this case has been better. There's just there's no other way about it. Gonna stand up though. I hate stretching. Yeah, the Mets are doing well. And we are down to our last 16. So here we go. I have another mess to clean up. So it took me, like, I don't know, it was like maybe an hour between breaks. A lot of transport, a lot of cleanup. Kenny, I have no idea. Talk to Pav when I get done with this break. See what's up. I think there is color at the end of this. No, it might just be a lunar. There might be more color though. I see some maybe neon green hiding out. We have Colton Cowser. I think Kirsten homered today. Cowser neon green paper to $3.99. Alvarez. Vargas. Drew Gilbert. James Wood. Colson and Ramirez. You think I want to talk to Pat for an hour and a half? Live on camera is probably the way I should phrase that. Pav and I could get in trouble talking for an hour and a half on camera. Have you not watched any of the original episodes? They were probably great. Go back and watch them. All right, digging back in here. Don't say that, Kenny. No one's saying that, Bob. My biggest problem is not having enough time for it. Like, I wanted to spend some time today trying to lock up a guest or work on a guest for next week, but the guest I thought we were having today kind of ghosted me, so I don't know. So, like, I don't know that portion of the thing today, so I don't even know how today's going, and I'm trying to worry about next week, but it's a lot. Justin Crawford for the Phillies. Grayson Rodriguez. That's why all these people that do it have, like, media companies behind them and whatnot. So they have all the technical people to do the stuff. They just need people to get up there and tell whatever agenda they have to get across. And because it has nice polished production, it does numbers. I don't know, maybe one day it'll be something. It's for fun. For us, it's for fun. So we appreciate everybody that tunes in, because I think it does more than what people would. I guess I don't know what people expect. It does okay for being independent. I mean, we spend time on the charts and all that shit. Like, just because I decided I wanted to start recording some conversations, we end up on some baseball charts. That's cool. Some episodes do really good, but it's all like money and time are the limiting factors in the underground runaround. Termar Johnson, Randy DeJesus. We do have a speckle refractor coming up. Here's a Jackson Holiday top 100. Henry Davis, Pedro Ramirez to $2.99. Speckle refractor for the Cubs. Mr. Randolph, it's not so bad, buddy. It's not so bad. We have some time still. Pedro Ramirez to $2.99. Go Cubs, go. Corbin. out the lunar. So just one lone little speckler dude in that blaster. It's officially pollen season here in Northwest Indiana. We had a customer, Nair. He's a local police officer. He sent me a message yesterday, told me to fertilize my yard. I sent him like 10 paragraphs of ranting about how lawn care is the biggest waste of time. But I think I'm allergic to grass. I don't know. But my neighbor or my lawn guy's cutting grass, my window's open, and my face is starting to water now. But, oh, man, you guys want to rant? How many of you enjoy cutting your grass? Anyone? Because there's some fucking people on earth. Boy, let me tell you what. I don't think nothing makes their dick harder than to wake up on a Saturday morning, strap on them New Balance joints, and go cut and bag and cut their grass and bag it and go edge their sidewalks. And for what? For what? How sad is your life that you look forward to taming wilderness? Like, you domesticated your grass, and now you gotta make it look good for who? Who gives a fuck what your grass looks like? Who gives a shit? It's the single biggest waste of time on planet Earth is to cut grass and then take pride in it. Really? Really? You take pride in cutting grass? If you don't make money cutting grass, you're doing it wrong. Or for the wrong. Go do anything else. It's if that makes you find peace, go get a bonsai tree or do something with some art. You're gonna talk about cutting my grass. Fuck out of here. It's just pathetic. Watering grass as we speak. Just unreal. Waste of time. You live in Florida, Griffin. Doesn't it rain every day there? Watering grass. Oh my. If we had a drought in the summer, my grass will die a slow and painful death. And guess what? When it rains, that shit might turn green again. I don't care. But if it doesn't rain and I don't put water on it, I have to spend a lot less money maintaining my property. Because I don't have to get it cut if it's not growing. I absolutely hate the time sink of yard work. It's not hard. It's not fun. Walking in a straight line back and forth or riding a mower in a big circle with your can of beer. Like, oh my God. Fucking, save your rants for the pod. I don't know. I mean, what does that have to do with? The only time it's acceptable to cut baseball or grass is on a baseball field, and those guys get paid to do it. So, I mean, it's 100 pounds of seed. Oh, this guy. See, I would have just left it. So I would have just left it at that point. You had to put 100. So you paid money to put something into your property that you have to waste time on. You paid you got fooled. You've been played by Johnson's or Scott's, the turf builder, the feed your lawn, that fucking guy. He got you. He got you, didn't you? You got some turf building seeds in your front yard right now, don't you, Griffin? Tell me about these. Tell me about this yard. I gotta hear about it. I don't hate it either. It's a waste of time. Anything else is better than that. Name anything else. What else am I gonna do from 8 to 10 p.m.? Watch sports. That's prime time sport watching time. That's maybe the time I have during the day to do anything. And that's what I do. I watch the old sports. Grass. Oh. Man, like my neighbor across the street, one time he told me, before him and his wife are divorced now, but I used to give him crap because he'd bag his yard. He had the sprinkler out there making it. I'm like, dude, yard looks great. Like, sorry, I don't give a fuck about mine. He's like, he looks right at me. He goes, dude, it gets me out of the house. I felt so bad for him when he said that, and I didn't even know the guy. I had like only lived here for a short amount of time. Within a year, him and his old lady were divorced. He no longer bags his grass or puts a sprinkler out there. And even this morning, there was grass all in the street from whoever cut his grass yesterday. So I'm like, all right, this guy's on board. He figured it out. He was literally looking forward to cutting his grass just so he didn't have to be around his fucking family. How terrible of a life is that? Like, how terrible do you have it? Or how miserable must you be where you're going to go run out of the house so you can play yard work? Oh, man. T's and P's, baby. If that's you, I'm thinking about you. I just want you to know that. Because it's on my mind. Why? Why is that something a human was like, yeah, man, look at those lines, baby. My yard's looking crispy. Guess what? No one gives a shit. And by Tuesday, it's not going to be crispy anymore. Gabriel Gonzalez to $4.99 for the Seattle Mariners. Sorry, I'm about blasted out, and all I hear is lawnmowers outside. And while I'm inside working, enjoying my life, playing baseball cards with my customers, I hear a bunch of idiots outside wasting their evening hours where they could be doing anything. Go take your kid to the park. Go ride a bike around the neighborhood with your kid. If you don't have a kid, go find a lady and make a kid. Just don't be a single dude at home at 5:30 in the evening having to get your grass mowed. Oh. Vehicles. I would much rather work on a vehicle than a yard. Because if you fix the vehicle right, you're not going to have to do it again in a week. But I also thoroughly don't enjoy... I grew up working on cars. I only had my first car because I could fix a piece of shit and make it run. And that's what I could afford to drive. So, with that being said, now that I'm an adult, the last two vehicles I bought were the only two vehicles I bought in my entire life that were brand new. And guess what? Your boy changes oil and rotates tires on them. And that's about it. Anything else, we're going to let the professionals handle it at this point. Over it. Broken knuckles, fingers, all sorts of stuff working on cars, turning wrenches. I worked on boats before I got in the trades. And then I got in the trades, and if you weren't welding, you were using wrenches bigger than your head. So, I know how to turn wrenches. Oswald Peraza, you know, the wrench is so big you hit him with a sledgehammer. Someone else has to hold the wrench. You want to be the guy swinging the hammer. Let's just put it that way. You always want to be the guy swinging the hammer. And if you're holding the wrench, you always want to trust the guy swinging the hammer. Because generally speaking, you're not in a good position. Like, you're not comfortably doing any of those things. It's not like you get to be in the position you want to be in. Like, no, you got to be in the position where the work is. So, I would still rather do all of that than cut grass. 100%. Mercedes, Ramos, Robert Hassel. Juan Brino, I should have paid $1,000 for the $36 HVAC flapper. Hammer wrenches make men. Pretty much, man. I mean, yeah. I had old timers tell me when I got in the trades so like by the time I got in the trades, it was already like a lot more human resourced than it used to be. So it was already pretty tame by the time I got in, and I got with the old timers who didn't care. Oh yeah, I've heard it all. people tell me they would fire someone if they saw him using a 4-pound sledgehammer because it's too small, like at least 6 pounds minimum. And we're talking about like bullpen work, not like hitting railroad ties where you need like a 3-foot. We're talking like a short-handled sledgehammer. 4 pounds, not acceptable. Yeah, 3'20". Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we don't. I'm like, we have the big ones, but you don't use those a lot. If you're bringing out a 3-foot handled sledgehammer in the mill somewhere, something's wrong. We got like other tools. There's other tools. But yeah, exactly your point though. Here we go. We're running it down. These are the last 10. We're down to 10. That is 25% of 40. So we have 1/4 of the break left. That is 1/4 for those of you doing fractions, or 0.25 if you'd like it in decimal. Although I know everyone gets it in decimal form now and doesn't know fractions. I saw college-educated humans write fractions down that were not in their simplest terms, which do not exist on a tape measure. So it's incredible things that the future engineers of the world don't know. What else? What about weed whacking? How you guys feel about weed whacking? Oh, it's bad. Jordani de los Santos. Math teacher here, preach. Hi, Bill. Sorry, buddy. I'm just a field worker. I needed to know everything. Blueprints will give you decimals. Like, dude, I need a fraction. I need to know what this is on a tape measure. Dummy tapes, yeah. Oh, it's absurd. Well, you keep fighting a good fight, Bill. You teach them all the fractions. We aren't quite done yet. We still got about 20% of the break left. But when we are done, we'll do a recap first. Then we'll go through. I'll fix the list to adjust for anyone who got an autograph or a numbered card. And then whoever didn't, we'll do the random here live before the stream even ends today. Just so you guys know the plan here when we get to the end of it. Purple Outman, nice, to 250. The guy's having a good campaign. We had a Money Mike earlier. We had to add in the earlier break. We had an Adley Rutschman Chrome Atomic earlier in this break. Outman purple for the Dodgers. Steve, there you go, buddy. Autograph. Jorge Green. There we go for the Rockies. Dion Jorge. 49/99. So we get a true green chrome auto for Colorado. Kyle Schluter. There you go, sir. Arroyo and Collier. Blyce and Lugo. I don't have a team. I'm just here for the delirious rambling. Any chance for a giveaway? I don't know. I'm honestly not prepared. I've been scrambling all day. I'm having a really bad week. I haven't had my shipping department here like I need. And I'm trying to do some expansion related things, and I can't do those because I don't even have my day-to-day operations going smooth right now. But you're gonna have to come back to like the next stream. I'll do something. I'm unprepared for it, and I'm in a hurry. Do the Acuna bat now and just apologize to the others? That's funny. We already did that though. That already happened. That happened yesterday, I think. We did it live too. I think that bat's gonna end up for sale. So the guy who hit it is one of my biggest consignment people. We're down to the last 8. Yeah, it was just perfect. I had those for a while. I had it on my site forever. We sold a bunch of them when I first got them in. I think I had 12. I had 12 Tatis, 12 Acuna, and 12 Vladdy Jr. I sold them all except for that one lone Acuna bat was just hanging out. And he was off to a hot start. I assumed it was still at least worth whatever spot price was. It was a good pairing. It worked out well, and I got to make a silly little video, too, so hopefully the people enjoyed that. And we are coming down to the end of it. Still looking to see what we're going to find. Yeah, that was like a year or so ago. Yes, I sure did. I sure did. I kept 3. I kept one of each. I don't know. You guys can't see it from here. I actually thought I bought it one night drinking. Hell yeah. Baez and Solano. 36 bats is really like what a case of baseball cards costs. Nowadays, so it's really not that big of a purchase, honestly. I wish I could get more like those deals. They just fell into my inbox. I haven't seen any good deals like that fall into my inbox lately. It's not fun because it's not. I fully understand that statement. No, that's yes, it's a yes and no. It's more no than yes. It really is. It's a horrifying situation I live in. Horrifying. It horrifies me. So I just stay working. And it's not like I'm in any imminent like danger or like my bills are not paid. It's none of that. But having that, I'm gonna hit an auto with my guy cutting the grass outside. Joe Stewart, base auto for the Angels. Having that financial responsibility over your head is a lot. Joe Stewart, because the industry we're in, this is not a margin industry. It's not like I can buy something and no matter what, I can charge 20 or 30% on top of it. It just does not work. And then everything business related, as far as like merchant fees and how people teach business is all on like this is just not a business. A textbook business, industry, any of that. So there's, and then being a smaller, like being smaller than all your competition is just, there's a lot. It's a lot. It's horrifying. It's a horrifying world I live in. But I wanted to push for growth, so this is where we go. But I bought those forever ago. And then I had to buy boxes to ship the bats. So not only did I buy bats, then I had to buy like the proper stuff to even support having bat inventory. So there's more to it than, you know, and then that's the thing about growing throughout the years, and that's why we've outgrown this place. We have so many different types of ways we can ship. We've offered so many different things. We have all these different types of boxes we use, all the different bubbles, the standard envelopes, the bubble bags, the mailers, the cardboard mailers, the different sizes of pre-made boxes, the fold-up boxes. Just there's all the inventory we have on hand now. It's a lot. Just build it up. Just gotta keep building it up. Yeah, no, I want nothing to do with teaching 6th graders, especially with today's parents. I'm sorry, I blame all the parents. I blame them all, every one of them. Sorry if that upsets you. I just know how hard it is to parent, and I have 2 kids with 2 different things legitimately wrong with them, and how much attention they need. And how easy it is to give your kid a tablet and walk away from them. I'll die on the it's the parents' fault hill. I fail their parents. Oh, it's tough. Like I do homework. Like I'm gonna get done with this. I'm gonna go check my kid's homework and make sure it's right. And if it's not, then we're gonna sit down and have to talk about it. And she's not gonna be receptive to having that conversation when it's her peak playtime. You know, so that's the struggle. Brady House, Brock Jones, Almonte, Joshua Baez. Oh, yeah. My kid's medicated. I get it. We've forgotten it twice, I think, this year. And this was the first year we did it. 4 different medicines. I hated all of them. I'm not a big fan of the medication route. But it does help with the one we have. So, you know, we're all right. I talked to my kid a lot about it. I asked her how she's feeling. I let her make those decisions, basically. But she's yelled at us like we're terrible people for forgetting. Whoa, settle down, little smarty pants. We're not doing it on purpose. But after a certain time in the day, my wife says she can't have it, so she doesn't get it after a certain time in the day. Montez with the lunar glow for the Mariners. Parent report cards, that'd be dope. How many people read with their kids? I only ask that because I roll my eyes a lot when my kid wants to read with me, but I know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing, so we sit down and we read a book. Attaboy, Bill. You have a good night, buddy. Did you fail every class for 3 years and get to walk the stage for 8th grade graduation? Yeah, that makes no sense. Makes no sense. But here we are. Here we are. Vaquero, Giloff, Montgomery, Choriel, another Drew Jones base chrome, Termar, Jackson Holiday, and Paula. Plants and grass. You're a grass plant, Griffin. Grass plant, Griffin. Lava refractor. It's Edward Jillian for the Twins. The $3.99. Braylon Bishop with a first. Yeah, I gotta pay that lawn guy. I don't think I have any cash here. Oh, you know what? Amanda might. I think Amanda should. Blyce, Luciano, Jace Bowen, Zavala, some neon green Marion Boyd for the Phillies to $3.99. Autograph Nick Nastrini for the Dodgers. Paper first auto for LA. Peraza. Upside down Shea. Paper purple Manuel Beltre. It's a good blaster. Couple colors and an autograph. Yordani. Paper. Oh, there's some sky blue coming up. It is Jonathan Aranda. 481 out of 499 for the Rays. Rookie paper. Mervis. Kenny Gomez and Gutierrez. Rookie of the Year favorites, Josh Young. All right, we're down to 2. This has been pure entertainment. We should have just called this the podcast. Should have just labeled this the pod. Two blasters left, friends. I appreciate you guys. I just want you to know that. Happy to grind out an afternoon with you fine folks anytime. We can come together on a good product and price point. Lugo and Encarnacion will be working as hard as we can to get the stuff out in a timely fashion, but we are a little bottled up. The good news is the two Vivid breaks we did are quick, easy sorts. I'm going to do those first thing in the morning. And then Amanda will come behind and probably grab one of these and the Bowman from yesterday. Try and get 4 out tomorrow. I think we can. She'll sort a couple and then pack them, and I'll label them probably late in the afternoon. It's probably how it'll go. Adley Rutschman. Definitely want to get some things out before the weekend. But continue to fill breaks as well because you guys want a break. So I appreciate that. I just have to hold up my end of things too. Miguel Bleis and Perozzo. And we will, of course. There's less paper in this blaster case, which is a weird thing. Less paper in this blaster case than the last one, which was super weird. Like I said, we overflowed one of my sorting trays with paper. We won't fill this one. All right, last blaster. Good luck, everybody. I hope we have one more auto or a good color. Anything like a green or under 100 would be great. The Drew Jones Super wouldn't be terrible. How many people would lose their mind if the Drew Jones Super came out of like a retail box? 24 count retail. I stand by that statement. The 24 count retail box is the best value format for Bowman baseball year in and year out. I usually always stock those retail boxes for mixers, so they're great for what they are. Ellie De La Cruz, we've even pulled 3 chrome autos out of a retail box before. It's happened. Blanco Beltre, there is some green. Maybe this is a green. It is a James Outman to 99. Congrats to the Dodgers. That's another good one. 36 of 99. This is going to be the green lunar unit. Dodgers, Steve Hirschmans. This is Montes, Sang, Fernandez, and our last little run. Shea. We do have something else, another paper, I think. Another paper. It's Axel Sanchez to 299. 207 out of 299. And Spencer Jones, Lunar. Well, all right, folks. We are going to do the recap. That way, if you want to go, you can go. I am going to pull all the Lunars out if I have them in the stack. I'll show you those first, but those are not those still keep you valid in the giveaway. They don't invalidate the giveaway. But yeah, this was a really nice break. All right, folks. So the three big Lunars we had a Barry, a Montez, and a Spencer Jones. And then the hits of the break. Giroux Jones paper to 250. Prelander Barella with the chrome auto. Jesus Baez with the yellow refractor autograph. Alexander Ramirez base chrome. Brock Selvage purple paper auto. Axel to 299. Altman to 99. Aranda. Beltre and the Strini paper auto. Amarion Boyd to 399. Same thing with Julian. Joe Stewart base chrome auto. Diane Jorge with a green refractor autograph to 99. James Altman to 250. Sorry, my wife, they gotta go pick up softball raffle tickets and pay this lawn guy. We got a lot going on. Gonzalez to 499. Pedro Ramirez to 299. Calcer to 399. James Wood to 199. Caminero to 99. Collier to 99. Adley Rutschman to 150. Trey Sweeney to 125. Alvarez to 75. Fernandez gold to 50. Frias to 199. Drew Waters to 399. Axel Sanchez to 499. Geloff yellow refractor to 75. Caminero green again to 99. Brito Franco Yuli to 199. Jackson Jobe to 99. De Los Santos to 99. And Max Muncy to 99. So with that being said, just going to grab a highlighter here. Just going to highlight all the hitters. And then redo our random list. So if you want to leave now, you can. Thank you guys very much. I do appreciate it. But I got to take care of some more work so we know where the paper goes. The Athletics here. The Diamondbacks are here. The Tigers. Detroit. Stand up. There you are. The Phillies. Philadelphia. There they go. How about Tampa? Tampa's not going to win any paper today. What about the Rockies? No Rockies, no problem. That's what I say. That's what Schluter says, too. The Rays have already been chopped up. Oakland's gone. Seattle. Kansas City. Cleveland. Houston is next. Yankees. Baltimore. Cincinnati. Tampa Bay. Washington. Baltimore. Chicago. Seattle. The Dodgers, the Rockies, the Angels, Minnesota. Did I get the Twins already? I did not. There they go. The Phillies. We got them. We got the Dodgers. Toronto. Tampa Bay, LA, Seattle, New York Mets. New York Mets, Seattle, and the Diamondbacks. Alright, so that leaves the Pirates, the Giants, the Rangers, the Red Sox, the Marlins. Holy crap. Cool, Drake. Cool. Real cool, Drake. I scared him away. Alright, so I gotta delete a bunch of people now. Now we gotta delete everybody off the list. And then we can figure out who's going to get all the paper. But we will know before we're done. We got to get Schluter. Schluter, you're gone. Michael Foley. Brett. Mr. LeBay. Jimmy the Gem. Go on. Casey Johnson. Sammy Salabura. Where's Sam at? He's got to go too. Chris Rowland. Thank you, sir. Casey Johnson again. Michael Foley. Another Casey. Greg Satterlund. Wayne Randolph. Jamon. Francis Hodges. Steve Steves. Weitzel and Chan. Alright, so here we go. Just like last time, it's 8 people again. 8 people again to do the paper random. $9.47 paper random. God damn it, guy! I'm in here. Haha. I mean, at least he cleans up. He does a great job. So here we go, guys. My screen. If you're still here, we have 8. It's Jimmy the Gem, Mr. Kim, Decker, Shaluter, Henry Chan, Peoples, Mr. Celebrity, how you doing? And Mark Gilliland. 4 more times. One of you 8 folks will win all the paper. And thank you guys very much. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mr. Chan. Henry Chan. Congratulations, sir. You get the paper. And I know we spoke earlier in the day. I hope all is well. Do you fine folks here? I hope all you guys are well. And until tomorrow when I cook something else up for you guys, I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. I've been on camera for a long time. We're going to see you guys next time.